Diba is very keen to speak at this summit, and she has seen a lot of drama regarding mental health issues. She never thought much of it until her friends complained about these things often. Diba says mental health is talked about very often by kids her age. This is sad and alarming. Diba thinks these things shouldn't be ignored. And is going to discuss what she is hearing, the causes of mental health issues, and some solutions we can all do. Diba has some great insights to share and demonstrates maturity beyond her years. Please welcome our next concerned community citizen, Diba Kameli.
Parents promoting positive mental health. My name is Diba Kameli and I was born in Iran, and at 6 months old I migrated to Australia with my mum, dad, older sister Kiana and little brother Aristotle. In my 10 years of living here and being alive, I have always dedicated myself to helping others. I was always the therapist in my friend groups, and when I stumbled across this opportunity to share my thoughts about what kids need, I threw myself into the deep end by accepting this opportunity because I'm usually a very shy person. Before I start, I would like to thank Ayanu for letting me speak at this summit and the lovely support team who have really engaged me in my mentoring sessions. In these hard economic times, I know it is hard to give up some time off work, including the high rate of 5.1% for inflation and payrolls only being increased by 2.8%. And this means that you will spend more time at work and minimize good quality time with your families and kids. But is that really a good reason? I just mentioned to be home with your kids. You're probably thinking to yourself, what do I do when I am home with them? It's really simple. All you need to do is ask this one question. What would you like to do together? The answer may be as simple as a board game or skipping, maybe making a game, or even just cooking dinner together. These activities are entertaining, and so are many other ones that include opportunities for you to bond with your children or loved ones. Many will think that even when they are home with their kids, they will be happy and free with an iPad, a room with no annoying siblings, and a ton of snacks. But the truth is that kids need a trusted caregiver to talk to, and so even little problems can be let out freely with trust. This may cause stress over time if they can't talk about something and feel safe while doing so. Stress or adversity that is too intense, serious, long-lasting, or sudden can overwhelm a child's ability to cope. Stress can be harmful when kids don't have a break from it, or when they lack the support or coping skills they need. Over time, too much stress can affect kids' mental and physical health. Help kids talk about their emotions and insecurities. You have to make sure that this is a safe place and environment. I suggest by starting small and not telling other people about your or your kids' individual life and needs. Once in real life, we were doing a simple class activity where we picked out cards and we needed to sort them into good strategies and bad strategies to get rid of stress. One of the cards stated, telling a parent. Most people voted no, it's a bad strategy. When they justified, they mentioned that when they tell their parents about things, after a while the caregiver would tell family friends, so that they did not feel safe talking to some parents about this. They don't have to explain why they're stressed, but you want to listen and be empathetic. Help them understand what they're anxious about, and encourage them to feel that they can face their fears. The message you want to send is, I know you're scared, and that's okay. And I'm here, and I'm gonna help you get through this. If you're not sure what to do now, just be there. It really does help. You may always be telling little to teenage kids to get off their phones. No reply? Do you know why? If you really want to get rid of devices, start off by getting rid of yours as well. Most of the time, I know your phone is used for work, but Facebook is a thing. According to Facebook's most recent investors report, Facebook currently has 2.895 billion monthly active users. Furthermore, the number of Facebook's daily active users currently stands at 1.908 billion people, meaning 65.9% of the total monthly users log in on a mobile device or desktop each day. I am sure that not many kids use Facebook unless they do have parental permission or a parent's control over their account. The next one is good, but I think most parents are doing a pretty decent job at this. Encourage kids where they are standing. If an A is a good mark, believe it or not, so is a D. The important thing is that they tried their best. If you do think that it is important to get high grades, then try setting goals. This can make them more motivated, and children are more motivated when they have some degree of self-determination and can elect to pursue tasks that are meaningful. When they have a choice of projects or at least a little wiggle room as to how a task gets done, children are most likely to stay engaged. What is self-determination? For children, self-determination relates to identifying personal interests and needs, making choices, solving problems, and regulating behavior, often with adult support. Self-determination is not a new idea, but has been more widely recognized as an area to support with an early childhood. These are ways to support getting grades up, but if not working, never try yelling. It gets stress high up there. Yelling will make a difference after a while. Once I was doing an assignment and I was almost finished. When a session was over for that day, I was speaking to a friend and they told me that they gave up. They said that they didn't care what mark they get and they didn't try their best. I was really confused and I didn't make a comment when a friend of mine told me that the worst that can happen is to get yelled at. This came to me as I'm presenting this speech that first stress attacks, then it won't matter no more. When you guys yell, and trust me, I know you do it for our own good. I knew this girl and what she would usually achieve was amazing. If more people supported her at that time, she could have passed or even aced it. If kids aren't high achieving, congratulate them where they are standing and encourage them to higher goals. Not having a good day, kids? Okay, caregivers, my last but not least message is you can continue to protect your child's mental health and well-being. You can always promote healthy sleeping habits and eating habits. This will boost energy efficiency and might make kids feel better about themselves. Everyone should aim to eat, move, and snooze for the betterment of the body and mind. That's why good habits around sleep, diet, and exercise adopt the big three healthy lifestyle factors. Together, they reduce risk of conditions like depression and anxiety. Kids need you more than you realize. It's not too late to make a change. Start by doing one thing differently. Thank you all for your time and allowing me to contribute to this day.